Phil, good morning.
Morning. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir, as well. British weather for you.
Yep.
It was while I was driving to Cambridge. It was beautiful and sunny. I had to wear my sunglasses.
Yeah.
And I bet it's going to change again.
Yes, it'll probably be sunny again this afternoon.
What they
Or
say.
maybe snow. Who knows?
4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, absolutely. Give you the full experience
So
in one day.
it does happen in Cambridge as well. It's not
Absolutely.
just in London or.
Yes, we spread it out right across the country.
Excellent. Once again, thank you for inviting me to your school. I already had a good chance to walk around, walk into some classrooms. I spoke to two very lovely Russian ladies
Yeah.
from Kazan,
Yeah.
and they happen to be my colleagues. They work for the agency as well, which is quite surprising to meet someone in the language school.
Yeah. It's a small world.
It's a small world. And very good feedback.
That's good. That's good.
They did say it's a very family feel-like school.
Yeah.
But I know that you have a whole chain of different schools, so it's not just one school. Am I right to say that?
That's right. Yeah, we've got in the UK. There's 4 schools. So there's the one here in Cambridge.
Okay.
And we have 2 in London, one right in the centre in central London, and there's London Hampstead, which is a little bit quieter, but still quite central, and also a school in Brighton.
So would you say that you're like a big corporation?
Not really. I mean, we have 15 schools around the world, but each school is reasonably independent, so that the people who work there really care about the school and the building and the students, because it's theirs. It's not just part of a big corporation. So we have advantages of being part of a big group, but also every school is like a little family. You know, you don't feel that you're a number. You know, you're a name, you're a person. Every student is important to us.
But the school itself is owned, it's a family-owned business, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's owned by David Emmanuel, who started the company back in 1965. And he's still very involved in the running, and he owns it. He works with his son as well, and his daughter. So it's a family-owned company. Family is very important.
The reason I'm asking, because there's definitely a different feel in family-owned language schools, where they're like shareholders, which don't really care. They just care about profits and everything, isn't it? So I did have that feel when I arrived and I spoke to some of the students. And how do you select your teachers? Because what I noticed that all of them are sort of like bubbly and joking about and making the whole lesson fun.
Well, that's really
aiming for.
Yeah, that's really important to us. That we, you need a combination. You need a good balance of teachers who make the lessons fun and interesting, because that's great for people to learn, but also teachers who have experience. And they know what they're doing, and they know how to help students learn the language. So another way that we're maybe slightly different is you'll find the teachers here in Cambridge, for example, have been at the school for 10 years. We keep the same teachers. We find good teachers and we keep them here. And because they have this enthusiasm, because they have the experience, and because they're successful.
Of course.
The teachers and the accommodation are the most important.
Of course,
things,
it is important.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with changing teachers quite often? Like same class may have, maybe it's I don't know how often you do this, but those Russian ladies I spoke to, they did say that you have that system, teachers rotating in a way.
So we like to, every teacher has a different approach.
Yeah, exactly.
Slightly. So we like to have stability, keep teachers with the same classes for a period of time, but then also we'll change the teachers so that you're getting a different face. But maybe for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, you're with one teacher, and then you might change and be with.
I think it's quite clever in a way, because you get used to one teacher. It's better to have that, maybe if you wish, shock therapy,
Yeah.
Because everyone have different approach.
Yeah, exactly. And that combination of approaches really helps people to learn more quickly, I think. But also you'll find, we're only talking about maybe 5 or 6 teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So all the teachers will know all of the students.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you change teacher, it's not really like it's some complete stranger. It's still part of the family,
Yeah.
but just a different approach which helps accelerate people's learning.
Excellent. Accommodation, where are your students staying?
Well, a lot of our students stay with host families.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like with the teachers, most of our host families are with the school for 10, 15 years. We tend to use the same families. And with the same with the teaching, with the accommodation, every time a student leaves, we ask them for feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So we say, how good was your accommodation between 1 to 10? So this way we make sure we only keep the best families for the students. And the main thing for us is, the 2 questions: is the accommodation clean and comfortable, and are the family friendly?
Mm-hmm.
And those are the 2 things that we really look for, because it's a huge part of the whole process, the learning process, is being with a comfortable, friendly family.
Other important part, in my opinion, is after lessons activities, because they help to improve the English as well, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was it you do and what?
Well, the important thing is not only learning English in a class, in a lesson, but actually using it when you're outside. So the great thing with a school like this and with the social program is someone from Russia will be with somebody from Germany, with someone from France, from Mexico, from Spain. They all have to communicate using English. And it's actually when people are relaxing that they communicate best.